Please subscribe and share this video with your friends.
Hi everybody, welcome. I am Chris Gillis, longtime friends with the beautiful Marni Battista.
Whoop, whoop.
Here at the Dating Den, welcoming you to talk about a very interesting topic which is near and dear to my heart, which is how can I rekindle a man's desire for things or when things have started to wane? How can I rekindle a man's desire when things have started to wane?
Okay, why is this topic near and dear to your heart, my dear?
It is near and dear. I'm newly out of a long 6+ year relationship, and I gave lots of breadcrumbs and ideas to try to encourage to keep my desire, because I wanted to be in the game. Guys, we actually do like being in love, or just so you women know, you may think we don't. We actually do love hanging around your soft, cuddly, snuggly, warm, smooth bodies. But sometimes, though, those bodies start getting a little more prickly. Those legs start not shaven. Armpits may not be as on point. The eyebrows aren't on fleek. So there's some things going on here that make us believe, to start to kind of look around a little bit more, or maybe make us believe really is that you're not into us as much. And I think that's really what it comes down to.
Oh, that's an interesting thing. So what you're saying is when we sort of get lazy, basically, you interpret that we're not interested in you anymore.
Absolutely. We want to be your kings. Our job is, we want you to we have huge egos. I was telling Marni, we build empires and we crush empires and we destroy, we go to war, we literally lose our lives over the adoration that you guys have the ability, you ladies have the ability to give us. And when you start tuning out and stop doing those things to show, you know what, maybe you're just not that into us anymore, well, guess what? We start feeling like crap. And we start not feeling that good about ourselves. We stop working out. We stop eating right. We stop working hard. We start doing the things that make us feel sexy. And then it becomes this gnarly little spiral. And next thing you know, we're not taking you out on date nights and complimenting your butt or hiney or whatever it is that we were into before. But a lot of times it gets so hard because you're caught in that gnarly little miss, and you're like, you just have no idea what happened.
You have no idea what happened. So, and I think, I know for me, and I speak for the women, we totally do get lazy. We're like, oh, it's winter, I don't need to shave my legs, or whatever it is. And I think that what you said is so important, is that it's not about us. Right. It's not about us. It's about creating that vibrance that, I did another video, that thing. And it's when we do that for ourselves, then it lets our guy know that we're really interested in him. So why do you think a guy's interest does sort of wane?
Sure. And so this is the bad side of guys, is we are as loyal as dogs. We wish that we want to smell every butt in the park. But you want to smell in your butt. But you got to keep your butt smelling interesting, or we're going to get tired of the way it smells and then go off and wonder what's going on.
I can't wait to read the comments on that one.
Okay, so why? Yeah, so that's why. It's nothing to do with you or how beautiful or how amazing you are. It's just we get bored by repetition very easily. So that's why, if you want to keep that desire level up, that's why the coming up with new, innovative ways to keep us engaged is important. And the relationship I've seen, and I'm like, wow, Lord, why is that guy with that girl? Or years and years and years. And I noticed the same pattern is that these older women, these women who've been with men 56 years, they keep their men on point. Their men are constantly like, looking at because maybe they're even mean to their man in a way. And I'm not saying so actually be mean to him, but they're constantly kind of getting his attention. And when you constantly get his attention, every man's a little bit different. And then we're not going to be able to turn away because we're simple. We're going to keep looking at you. I
think that's a really interesting point, in that and I love that you said it's not being mean. It's that you have this confidence, and you have these needs and expectations, and you're constantly living your life as if you called it a dimer. A 10. Whether you're a 10 or you're a 7 or whatever, you're a 10 to you.
Yes.
Right? And so it's doing things like I love, you said it, and I'm just going to totally own it. Don't wear the underwear that's got holes in it. I mean, I call those my workout underwear. Right. I need to get rid of those in my drawer. But like wearing sexy panties, and you don't have to be a size 0 to do this. It's just showing your guy that you care by doing things like shaving your legs, wearing a little makeup, every once in a while blow drying your hair, buying a cute outfit for date night. Just because a guy doesn't mind you in sweatpants doesn't mean because he loves you. He doesn't care if you're in sweatpants, right?
Right.
But not all the time.
Right.
Okay. So what are some specific things that a woman can do to make a guy then like activate his desire? Besides what she does for herself.
Okay, yeah. So, but what herself is huge too. So, what herself is, and that's, I don't think we should rush over that. Is that women have the ability. You really can shape the way. I said a dimer before. You can really shape the way that we can see you as a dimer. I have friends who are obsessed with their wives. I mean, it's bizarre. I'm like, dude, are we looking at the same chick? She's cute. She's definitely cute and attractive, but he's obsessed. I mean, Heidi Klum, like 90s obsessed. Not even like, I'm talking like the perfect, sub, and I'm like, and he sees her like that. And the reason she does, she does a lot of things, but she makes him, I guess it does go back, she makes him feel like a king. Okay. He's got a huge ego, or my friends, they do, when the women are able to feed your man's ego and do it in a nice way. When I say ego, it's not a bad thing. It's just that's who men are. We have big egos.
Okay, so do things like say, "Honey, your ass looks awesome in those workout shorts."
Grab his little scrawny arms, like, "Oh, you've been working out, haven't you?"
I've
Maybe
totally
a couple
doing
pulls.
that one with Jeremy because I go to the gym. Yeah,
Jeremy does look good. I just
he does look good. But I've totally been doing that. I mean, not to manipulate, but I like. Because I think this is what we do as women. We think it, but we don't say it. Like, our man will bend over to, like, fix the dishwasher, and we're like, right? But we don't say it, whereas men are wired to be like, nice ass. Your ass looks good. Bam, right? So what we need to do is, as women, we need to articulate those things that we're thinking. Or, I really love the way you, like, stood up for me at the, like, we were hiking, and we rescued this little family with a 2- and 3-year-old, and so it totally turned me on when I gave the little 2-and-a-half-year-old to Jeremy, and he, like, scaled down the mountain
rescued
holding her.
a family?
Yeah, we sort of did.
That is epic.
I know, that was another story.
Okay.
It was so good. But anyway, but he was totally like, he was like the hero. Yeah. Right? And he took the little girl down the mountain, and that was like hot. And I said that was really sexy. I mean, it was helpful, and it was actually really sexy. Yeah. To do that.
And you let him know.
I totally let him know.
And it can be anything from the way his arm flexes when he open a jar of ragu. Like,
right, exactly.
God, I never realized how strong you were. God, I love that about you. And those little things, it just, makes us, that's my woman. My woman.
So we've got to, so what I think that the way the question is even asked, we had women write in and ask us questions. So this is like from a real person. I think her name was like Suzanne. Is, how can I rekindle a man's desire? Like, you have the power, so you can, by the way you talk to him, by the way you acknowledge him, by the way you're dressing, by the way that you're showing interest. Now, here's the last question. Do you think that Suzanne, her name was Suzanne, should actually be like, hey, baby, like, I'm feeling like we're not as connected. Like, what's on your bucket list? Or, like, or is that just projecting her shit? Yeah,
I think that's a little bit projecting. Okay. I think one thing to point out is you got his desire at one time. You had him. I'm presuming you guys took it, ran the bases, and
because it says rekindle.
0 to hero. Yeah, you've taken him there from the friend zone to the end zone. So now you got him there. So you have the power without. I'd say save that last. Let's talk about this. The last. We don't want to talk, guys. Women. We don't want to talk about feelings, especially because then it lets us know. What am I doing wrong? She's gonna go deep into that. So instead, I'd say that as a last ditch effort.
Okay, last ditch effort.
Think about who the heck you were when you got us. When you got him in the first place, you were probably wearing perfume. You're probably shaving your armpits. You were probably had nice underwear on. You probably were working out and taking care of yourself because you were out there single and trying to be your best. And you're out there trying to be your best. That's just hot and that's sexy. That makes us desirous. We want to be the best because we want you at the end of the day. Again, you're the king of your court. We want you to look up at us with adoration, being that's my man. And we puff our chests up and we'll storm towers and castles to keep you seeing us in that light.
Okay, so I call it the Poofy Peacock. So basically, make your man feel like the Poofy Peacock. Yeah. I was going to say something with the word peacock, but I won't because it's PG. But anyway, what Chris is saying, ladies, is you have the power.
Yeah.
Get the power.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So if you want to see pictures of Chris, and I asked this of almost all my Dating Den hosts, if one were to follow you at Instagram, would there be pictures of you without your shirt on?
Oh, there may be one, I think, above the nipples, just to keep it classy.
If you want to see my scissor man, that's where you can follow my scissor man on
at my scissor guy.
At my scissor guy. At my scissor guy on Instagram, you possibly can see
some more of me.
Yes. Ooh. Part of him. You can follow me at Dating with Dignity on Instagram or on Twitter at Marni Battista. And we have a book to help you become irresistible perpetually. And that's exactly what this question is all about. So if you want to know the 3 things to become perpetually irresistible, and sex appeal is one of them, get the book. It's free. It's above his gorgeous little face. My mom used to say Shana Punam. In Yiddish, that means beautiful face. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Lots of love, ladies. Bye. Hey, it's Marni Battista, and thanks so much for watching The Dating Den. If you want to become a binge watcher, which I highly recommend, subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of the latest dating tips, and get a whole community of women who are doing the Dating Den thing by sharing this video with your friends. I have a free gift for you for watching The Dating Den, and that is our book, Becoming Irresistible. You'll learn how to get a man to pursue you, adore you, and commit to you for life. So click the link below and get started on your journey to find love now.